Hello YouTube and welcome to part 2 of, well not part 2 but episode 2 of the second part of the season of Omega Crafts. We are just planting things in this farm over here. Yeah, blackberry, sure. Well, it's a little thing over here. How many flax? We got 3. Let's plant flax because flax is pretty efficient. Let's see, mattock. Let's just get rid of all this gravel then, because we need gravel. Mattock has a shovel in it, but I'm not entirely certain. That's what I want for this. Still, use it anyway. Because we need as much gravel as we can get, really. I can just dig some cobblestone with a hammer, but nice to have actual formed gravel sorts. Looks like it's got a pickaxe on the back of this thing. I don't know if you agree with me on that, but it kind of does. Look like it's got a bit of a pickaxe on the back of the mattock there, as opposed to a shovel or an axe or whatever. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, there's probably a mob spawn in here. No, isn't. Weird. Thought there would be. What I really need is copper, actually, and a smeltery. So I need clay, actually, to make a bucket out of clay. Because there are clay buckets headed by this that you need. They can carry lava once before they break. See, is there any clay around here? There must be some, because it's a river, so there must be some clay. Probably just head off the wrong direction to start off with. And the sun is setting, which is not brilliant. There was a bug in the old version where flax wouldn't plant on. Just see if there's still a thing. Yeah, it's still a thing. Just trample that. It only plants on the fully saturated soil. I don't know whether that's a bug or an intended feature, but that's what happens. There we are. There's some clay. Let's grab that so we can make a bucket out of it. Let's get some lava. So on. Because the thing with this is you need to have a smeltery to get copper tools, which you need to get tin and so on. So at the start it's going to be a bit slower getting into things, but I reckon it will pick up pretty soon. Should we make a door? Because I don't usually make doors. Oh, that's true. There's a trick I've learned with doors. You can do this. Alright, so you see how if you have a door like this, if a zombie comes up to it, it starts banging it because it's closed. Yeah, it starts backing down your door. But if you place it like this, like that, that's the door closed. But that's it open. Hang on a second. That's the door closed. But that's it open. Closed, open. So when a zombie walks into this, it thinks the door's open, so it tries to walk through, but it can't. But it won't break it down because the door's open. Zombie-proof doors. I like the zombie-proof door. What weapon does the most damage? 6 or 5, so I'm gonna get some squid inks and so on. Squid food, because they drop calamari now, I believe it is. Probably. That would make sense. Whether or not it's true, whether or not it is the case, not the point. So we have a good amount of stuff. Probably just going to have to go mining for a bit now. Probably going to do the mining on camera, just because I haven't done that before, really, have I? I don't think I've ever done that before. Actually, I may have done it once. A long time ago. And that was one of the seasons that lasted for like a minute, I think. Well, okay, like 2 episodes or so. Not a long series. So hopefully we will strike copper nice and early, because we need copper to do anything. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Okay. You're kidding me. What can I make tools out of? Alright, pickaxe out of it quickly. Go. Obsidian, netherrack, bloodwood, fusewood. Certus quartz, amethyst, plastic. Brilliant. So we need quartz of some sort. Which I'm assuming the mining level of will be quite low, hopefully. I'm sure you can mine it with a stone pickaxe and normal. Anyway, so it's raining as well. I did this last time I tried to record and it was just like zombies everywhere for ages. I don't even need to go outside, I've got this glass on the roof. I keep forgetting this is here, because I've never done it before. I've never bothered. Alright guys, we will be back in like a minute I guess, when it's daytime, so I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, we're back, it's now daytime, still raining. I killed a zombie outside, dropped some osmium boots. Actually, you can see them there next to my hotbar. Yeah, so we have to see if we can mine some Certus quartz, because if we can't do that, then we are absolutely screwed when it comes to this, because we won't be able to make anything. I'm going to have to change a few mining level configs and so on, otherwise we're going to be stuck with flint tools basically forever. That's not going to be great, is it? No. Can't mine iron gravel ore either. Yeah, that would have been good if you could do that. So I'm looking for a vein of Certus quartz, which I'm not going to use for applying Energistics. I'm going to use it. There isn't a applying Energistics meteor over there, so that's alright. Yeah, it's not really going to be over there, but we can have a look anyway. See if we find anything good. Looks like a current witch from Witchery has decided that she's going to make her appearance. It's interesting. Really can't mine any of this ore. It's really strange. Actually, what about tin? Can't mine tin, can I? No. Can't mine coal either, so it's not a good sign, really, is it? Can't mine coal. I suppose the level of coal was increased, probably. I don't know. Dense tin ore? No. I suppose it borrows the mining level from tin to work out that. Calculations. I don't know why I'm punching it with my hand. I've got a mattock now. It's just frustrating, actually, having to do this. It's a bit laggy, actually. I'm getting like 30 FPS. Oh, I know why. It's because there's a magical forest over here. Probably. Oh, that's a point. Okay, I could be lucky and strike like a thaumium thing on the ground. That's possible. Actually, this wasn't as bad as they in my actual failed attempt to make a series on this same seed, because day 2 there was a thunderstorm, which was absolutely terrible. I like plastic tools, apparently. Apparently you can. Have a look at that. Ah. Damn. Slash back. I'm not going to make it there alive if I don't do that. Throughout the series I'm going to try not to teleport, but if I'm not going to make it, like, then, without, like, dying over and over again, then I probably am just going to teleport over. It's kind of annoying. I probably could have stopped that from happening. What was I don't even remember what I was saying now. Yeah, my failed attempt I had a thunderstorm, so it was like impossible to make it past like day 1, pretty much. I am probably going to die in a minute. If I don't find any Certus quartz or any food, actually, mainly looking for. I could just eat this mutton raw, I suppose, but it's not really what I was looking for. Any sense. But I'm going to try not to teleport throughout the season. It's just that occasionally I will have to, simply because I won't survive if I don't. Big vein of big deposit of Ars Magica, essence there, so that's pretty good. Have a look at that later. Let's eat this mutton. Lamb, actually, apparently. Just get a bit more going so that we don't die. Because that's never a good thing, eh? Never a good thing. I wonder if you can mine copper gravel or the matic. It's supposed to work like a shovel, and it does, I believe. Oh, that's right, I was going to look up plastic, wasn't I? Because apparently you can make tools out of plastic from what I read. Oh, yeah, you can. What is the mining level on this, though? Stone. Brilliant. No better. No, it's mining it, so maybe it'll drop it. It dropped it, yes. Ha. Broken your GT system. Actually, I don't know whether I even need to. So apparently, yeah, it looks like the copper ore that I was mining had the wrong level for mining on it, so I have to look back at that later. I can use this copper though for what I need, I believe. Can you make a copper pickaxe? Is that a thing? I don't know, I could just make one of these ones from thermal foundation, but... Oh no, it only mines level of stone, so there's no real point in that anyway. It's practically useless actually to do that. So I'm not going to mine that. I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to have to get along with the normal way of doing it through Tinker's Construct. So I need to make a smeltery, basically. That's what I have to do. Let's get a bit of gravel. I'll be able to get a lot of, I have a feeling the matic isn't actually as fast at mining gravel and things like that than a shovel would be. I mean, I did make it for the hoe as opposed to the shovel part, but I seem to be using it for the shovel potentially more so than I am for the hoe. It's actually faster to dig by hand as well, actually, so whatever. It's clearly not a shovel then, even though it uses a shovel. I suppose that's for the hoeing of the land, but whatever. So be it. Made dust there. So that's to you can turn dust into clay by putting it into a barrel. It mines it pretty quickly, actually, looks like. It looked like. Yeah, look, my FPS has gone up again. It's good. Don't know why, it just seems to be whenever I'm over near that magical forest over there. It's quite far away now, but where it is, it seems to lower my FPS quite a bit, so to keep a watchful eye out for them. Because I will have to go into one in the future at some point. Not soon, but at some point I will have to get a few things. Probably do that off camera because I don't want you guys to have bad performance on the video, because that would be bad for both of us, because it wouldn't be a very good video. It would make me sad and make you sad. It's generally not good. I'd be very sad. I don't like posting bad videos anymore. Before I didn't really care, but now I do. I really do now. It makes such a big difference because I'm actually trying to be a decent YouTuber. As opposed to a really terrible one like I used to be. Then again, I still kind of am pretty bad. Oh well. Just grab all this. Get a bit of dust, because I'd like to make some more clay, because I haven't got very much. 21 dust, yeah, that'll do. Alright, so let's make our way back home, because we have enough wool to make a bed now. so we can survive the night, which is what we're looking for, obviously. I can mine aluminium gravel ore as well. That's not bad. Funnily enough, I don't actually know where my base is. It's not where that death is. It's got to be like over here somewhere, right? It must be like there. That looks like it, actually. Yeah, there it is. It's actually quite far away. I'm going to have to be very quick about this. Let's pick up these bones as well. Bone meal. I don't understand how I ran out of food so quickly then. God damn, it is really far away. It's like on the other side of this thing here. Savannah. I can make it. I can make it there. Just kill this chicken. Can't eat the chicken, because that'll kill me. But I can at least pick it up. And just hold on to it. Apples. I need one of you, actually. Give me that. Yes. I have a good use for apples, actually. Which you'll find out very soon. Probably. To be fair, I think my main use for the Matic at the moment is a weapon, really. Because it does the most damage out of any of my tools. I don't care if I'm killing all of the animals, they can respawn, because I've upped their spawn rates to be decent, as opposed to never going to happen. I can't mind that anyway, but as long as a copper tool can, that's fine with me. Right, we're going to have to make our way very slowly back home. We're sort of diverted from the actual way back, and are now going a weird direction. But at least we'll be able to make a smeltery very soon. And get home and get some good tools that can buy things. So that's Alex's base, so mine's got to be like over here somewhere. There's a spider in the way. I can take you. Yeah. Oh, it's broken. I was wondering why I was taking so long. Now I know. There's a skeleton behind me. I heard it shoot. It's very loud. Well, not loud, but very cool sounding bow because of map loss. It's getting very close to actually hitting me. I can't really make it ignore me as such. Drop pod's still outside Alex's base. Fair enough. So it's around here pretty much where I'm going to sit down and get everything done. Yeah, just oh, crap. Can't really get away from him either. Oh, he's in quicksand, so that's fine. Oh, that's my base right there. Closer than I thought. I could sleep through the night as well. That's going to be great. First sleep on the server. First person to go to bed. It's me. Alex started things, and he nearly had wool. Or nearly had enough wool to do it. Well, at least I didn't die on the way back. Funny thing is, I could have made a bed out there in the wild, so... we're good. Not bad, not bad. I think the only teleporting I'm really going to do is on the occasion when it's like almost impossible for me to get back, pretty much. I think I've said that already, but still, those are the only times I'm going to do it. The only time I'm going to do it is then. Because I don't like dying over and over again because of hunger, so it's something you can't avoid as such. So it just sort of happens to you and you're just like, oh no. I'm screwed, mates. Sort of thing. And you know you're going to die, but you're not actually dead yet, as such. 61, 62, 63, 64. Cool. 64 of each. Maybe just hit the microphone then. Trying to avoid doing that. It's not the best. Oh, I use these bones as well that I picked up, wherever they are. There they are. Let's grow some of these plants, get some food, because I am absolutely starving at the moment. Let's see, wheat is usually the best sort of food, because it turns 1 to 1 bread. Next to Natura, which I am very grateful for being in the pack. That's barley. That's also barley. Oh, barley seems to be better than wheat actually in that sense, because it grows immediately. That's pretty good. Alright, so plant all this down. Barley's better if I'm bone mealing. If I'm not bone mealing, don't use barley. Get out that very crop as well, I don't care about it. Barley turns into barley flour. Wheat turns into wheat flour. Both from Natura, both can be cooked. Turned into a single piece of bread. Or in the case of what I'm going to do, a piece of toast. Which is basically just double cook it. Double cooked bread. I don't know why I cooked that 3 clay in the furnace earlier, because that's not what you're supposed to do with it. Just realised. You're supposed to do this, and then fire the bucket by cooking it in a furnace. Damn it. Alright, burn that in the furnace. We're still on like episode 2, right? We're probably near the end. 21. It's not too far from the end, but bit of toast out of that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I want you. Fired clay bucket. Cool. So we got that now, and we need to make ourselves a barrel, or however many we can make from Ex Nihilo. That's good, I like that. It's looking good. Put all that in there. We can just sit outside here, grab a bucket of water, grab ourselves some dust, and get clay blocks out of it. Let's put the dust next to this so it's not so far away. There. Get back in. That gives you it back here. That'd be annoying. Yeah, I'm doing this really badly. This is terrible. Oh well. This is better. I'm doing it like, I'm not doing it in any particular order, that's the problem. I'm just sort of, just doing it as I'm doing it, so it's ending up really weird and like, terrible. In every way. Alright, this should hopefully get me a stack of clay. Or a lot of it anyway. A decent amount. I mean, I've got more than a stack of clay already, so that's good. Not bad, not bad. I don't think I've ever had this much clay this early on. Episode 2. Never really hunted for clay early in Minecraft, particularly. Right, so that's 2 stacks of grout. So we go in here. Got 8 bread, so I need to have three of them. 3 charcoal and 3 charcoal. Again, how much charcoal do you need? You need 8, so it's not quite enough. First bite of toast. That's great. There we are. Full on hunger once again. We have food. Hopefully that bone meal will last us till the next harvest. The food. Whatever that'll be. Who knows? And I'll get some peanuts off this as well. Whatever these are, I think they're peanuts. I didn't get a single peanut off that tree, probably because I broke it wrong. Oh, but there is a lot of apples on this tree, which I'm going to harvest right now. Are those, why are there spruce trees here? Hey. Whatever. Fine. I'll take them. Later. I don't want to break it now. They're spruce, because I might accidentally use the wood from it and be like, oh no, I should have kept that. Because I wanted to use it for something, probably. Like everything. Most likely. Because I plan to try and rebuild that factory. Though you'll probably see me do a lot more than I did last time, in the sense of... Because last time you just watched... You're watching one episode and it was nothing, and then one episode was like, bang, factory. There we go. Not entirely easy to hold of, you would think. Surprisingly, not that bad. I need to make a condenser before I do that, though, because otherwise I'm not going to mine all of that basalt. That's just insane. I'm not doing that. That's a lot of basalt. Right, so do 3, 2 again. Cool. 3, 2 again. So we need, with 8 we can smelt up a stack of grout, so it's alright, do that. Nice and easy. I horribly miscalculated that somehow. That was terrible calculations, apparently. Don't know why though. So bad. Shouldn't have been. Whatever. I think we're out of wood actually, like entirely. Oh, here's some oak slabs. That should be able to smelt 3. Supposedly, it should be able to smelt 3. It doesn't look like it's going to though. Looks like it's going to smelt 2. Actually, no, it might make it. Yeah, it's going to make it just about. That's close. Right, so we got a bit of toast here. And I don't think it can quite do it, so I got a stick. A stick. Yeah, it doesn't quite make it. It's like 0.75. Probably close than that. Right, so we can smelt up a stack and a half of grout, basically. So I'll do that for now. Just kind of waiting for that to smelt up, and then we can get started on something. Really. Now, I don't have any gravel, do I? Because I turned it all into thingy. Really stone though. Oh, I always say that, but I've always got loads of whatever. Oh, because it's smooth stone. Oops. Oh, I got a bit extra. That's weird. Shouldn't happen. Odd. Didn't think that was a thing. Let's get a bit more gravel out of this stone. I don't know why I put it back down after I did that. What happens if you... Oh, nothing, it just breaks it. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Get more flint so we can repair my tools, because they're a bit damaged from that time I died. So, because that damages tools, apparently. I've heard. The hatchet has a mining level of copper. So does this, apparently, actually.